channel. Yesterday, I spent a whole day to building a automated publishing system using Cloud Code skills. It was very exciting that I kind of feel the same magic as I feel in 2022 when ChatGPT just came out and I saw that it could write the code, write a poem, write article, and do it very well. And then run around to tell everyone to try it. Yesterday, I feel the same. Let me start to why I want to build such automation workflow. Yeah, I'm not the guy naturally liking to sharing a bunch of idea posts on the social media or article and blog. And most of the reason it is the friction that you have to go through to from idea to publishing your article. So basically you have to consider structure, you have to choose the right word, you have to organize your thought and choose the right platform. And at the end you have to add the cover image, you want to add some illustration during your article and format the content in a proper way. But doing all that at the end, most the case, I just like forgive myself saying, forget about it. I just don't post. But I feel more and more important, like in the upcoming years, when the AI become increasing powerful, it know everything, but your personal perspective, taste, opinions actually much, much more important because AI know everything, but it will not help you to choose and will not provide you the opinionate a thought. So with that thinking, I think we really need to record down more and more our thought in mind into a digital asset. It could be an article, it could be a video. So in order to, so I was thinking that if I could using the cloud code skills, which I constantly learning these days, I try to wrap my head around all those different new concepts, like MCP skills. Like I was thinking that if I can use the skills to build a workflow that can reduce the friction to zero, and then I will publish it much more, and I will write down much more article reflecting my view, my opinion, and my taste. I think it's very valuable to me and also my family. Not necessarily I want to use it monetizing, like try to get some traffic, but from personal perspective, I think it's very important as well. So then I turn to Cloud Code. Basically, I would like something that I get idea and then it refine to my in my tone of my past article and then automatically publish. So I using Cloud Code for the working for the whole day. Actually, I tuning in a way that is very much what I need. So I want to show you a quick demo first before I will walk you through that the nitty gritty detail that how I build it and how I use it, and I gonna open source it as well, and you can improve from here. The demo I want to show is just in Wednesday, my friend sent me an article written in Financial Times. Basically, the article title is China's Genius Plan. So basically, the idea is like reviewing the past 30 years, the Chinese government, they engineering a gifted program nationwide that select the most gifted person from all the different level from elementary school up to the university. And this national move showing a bunch of the great outcome right now. For example, the AI boom in the past 2 years and also electric car, battery and all that. So basically my friend just asked me, hey, is it this true? And how this education system can apply to his old country, Bangladesh? Can they copy the same? He asked me an idea. So I have a very strong view in this before because we experienced exactly what this article described. Like from grade one, we start to go through that pilot that being chosen very competitively through the gifted selection program and very brutal competition with the others in order to get to the gifted class and the peer pressure even on the parent side as well and up to the college. We have like a college entrance exam is very, very brutal. So everybody competing in a very small quotation to go into the top university. And even in the top university in Tsinghua, the number one university in China, they also has a gifted program inside the university. So, but my view is the complex system, something like innovation, economics, very hard to engineering, but the complicated system, for example, the infrastructure construction, and also something scaling from 1 to 100 could be engineering, which China did very, very well. And when we look back the AI booming in the past 2 years, the China open source model, they actually in the top choice for all the developer, including. So I think the AI already passed a point that development already passed a point that we from the 0 to 1 stage. So it's mostly likely is 1 to 100 stage, which China will be very good at it from the outcome of its education system. They have the best massive scale engineer, excellent engineer, so they're gonna do very very well. So I have that view. Then I asked Gemini to argue with me that hey, can you just like give me some counter example that like greatness can be planned, innovation can be planned. And actually, it told me that, hey, you know what? The innovation is a probability game. If they are engineering the genius people in a massive scale, the probability is going to be increased. Yeah, it has some point, and it also give me some example that like the DARPA model, they invented the internet and GPS, and also the Manhattan Project, which we invent the nuclear bomb and also the nuclear power utilization. Yeah, I said, yeah, that's true. But because those are based on the national security need, when that national security need don't exist anymore, and it eventually we still get back to the market feedback. So my point is that market feedback is actually the true reason that it helping those invention become actually usable going forward. So long story short, like we are not podcast about like those discussion. I just want to show that like this is a conversation that I have with Gemini, and I want to write down my view because like I want to record my opinion and view. So that's where my automated publishing system kick in. So what I just need to do is I copy the conversation and go to the terminal. I can go to my terminal and just under my folder, and I can explain later on when I explain how I build it. So I just say, hey, I want to write an article. This is my idea. I just copy all the text I just copy from the conversation with Gemini. I hit enter. It will start to do some research, additional research, verification, and find more data, example, analogy, and also look at my logic and do some verification. If my logic is wrong, it's gonna show it in a file with all the supporting material and also reasoning as well. I can show you one example, but it's in Chinese. So basically, yeah. Okay. So it will ask the question, do you allow me to make the add? So basically, it try to record that the copy paste we did in the command line and save in the idea folder, which is this one. Sorry, it's all Chinese because mostly I write the article in Chinese. Basically here is just asking, are you sure? Are you confirming you going to create this idea to an article? Yeah, the question is, the option is confirm, and it's gonna start to do the researching, verification, and the second is need some adjustment. The third option is try something else. Yeah, I would say, yeah, confirm. You start to do the researching. Yeah, like I said, when you do the researching, it will create an empty file in this folder, and after it search the article, search the material and get all the supporting material it needs, it will start to organize those very rough idea, unstructured idea, and structure in a way that flow very well. And also reference the article style. So the article style is I put it in the folder with all my past. I put four of my past article. I want to show the AI that this is the way that I sounds like me, and you have to refer to that and make it sounds like. Okay, here the question is, yeah, actually it asking me. Analyzing the idea, it extracting those statements that need to be verified. Number one is that complex system cannot be engineering, only complicated system could be. That's my core idea. The second one is China model, very good at 1 to 100 scaling instead of 0 to 1 scaling. And also the part B is those part it is need some data support, and this is what the plan is, and this is where you need some very detailed example. So I would say, yeah, the analysis is very complete. So you can start to search. So yeah, it also can identify what kind of your article it is. It is about daily life or about very serious topic. If it's about serious topic, for example, politics, economic, like AI, and it will try to search in the academic source. Basically, all this is written down on the skill. I can show you. Yeah, it's in Chinese. Yeah, this is where for serious topic, they will go to more credible source, information source, basically. Yeah, it's still working, searching in the web. So basically the idea is that you have some unstructured thought, and you will have an assistant to go out to do the research for you. It's been out multiple sub agents to do it for you, and they will go back to collect the material and ask you, is it those are the good supporting material? Basically, you say yes, and then they will base on that to revise the rough idea you have and polish it in your tone. I think all those friction that we have before, it may us to less proactively recording our opinion and idea. Yeah, we just need to wait a little bit. We can actually see what it is actually doing. We can control press O. No, it's saying that the supporting material is being created. Right now it's reading the reference style and generating the job. You can take a look supporting idea. Yeah, you can see that like those are the statement, those are the status of the verification. Those are the actual what it is. For example, what I'm saying, the DeepSeek market share is reduced. You're actually saying the API increased 400%. Yeah, that's true because it's the local. Okay, so it is done, and in telling me that the verification is done, and those are the incorrect statement that I was put it there, and it saved the material on this in this empty file, which is this one. The status is already generate the article within this folder job before publish. Okay, we can take a look under the job before publish. Sorry, it's all Chinese. Let me take a look and then I will give you feedback. I haven't done this before the video. So it's saying that the greatness cannot be planned. Yeah, here is saying that my statement is actually from this book, which is true. I read this book a long time ago. Why greatest cannot be planned. That's exactly I get my view from that. Yeah, I would say that the whole article flow very well and also mimic my style pretty well because yeah I can show you like my style is more like it's like I talking and also it's not very technical and also sometimes like I asking myself and then answering myself. It is exactly similar to what I wrote the article before. So the next step is if I need to have a more idea or I want when I look at a job, then I want to change something. I want to add more example. You can do the revise. And basically just like say something that you want to add. And if no, then you can go to the next step. Like if you change the, for example, if certain sentence or it didn't match the way that you written by yourself, it didn't sound like you, and then you can just add it. For example, I want to add in Chinese. Bear with. Okay, if you add it and then what you could do is you can say learn style. What basically is that it will has the give difference between the file it generate and the file it I revise. And when it see the difference, it will learn what it should change next time, and then it will update accordingly the reference style file, which is this one. So by doing that, it has a feedback loop that it will more and more sound like you because you're giving constant feedback to it. So all you need to do is just because you only have like one job one file in the job before publish folder, and then you don't need to put anything here. You can just hit enter. It will check the git difference and we summarize it. Oh, sorry, I didn't save it. Let's do it again because I didn't save it before. See here is it check the difference and start to figure out what is the difference and then extract the different, update the style file. Yeah, it's saying that now it's updating the file guideline. This is what exactly. Yeah, which I don't like it. I just make it as a demo in the video. Anyway, all right. Then the next step is if you are okay with that, you're happy with the job, then you could start to publish. What I did is when I publish, it will automatically to figure out the illustration in the proper location in the article and also automatically publish to the platform you choose. I can show you here where I hit publish. It will start to, okay, you're asking me which one I want to publish it. Can be Star, can be Substack, can be WeChat, can be LinkedIn. So I would say just Substack for now for the demo purpose. To next, do I want to generate the illustration? Yes, and it will analyze the structure of the article and generate the illustration. Do I need to generate the cover page? Yes. Okay, submit the answer. It is loading another skill which created by another awesome developer called Bao Yu. It's still a little bit like token heavy for the whole process. I have a way to monitor my token because I exposing my Google account to utilizing the Cloud Opera 4.5. You can see that we use 27% of the global quotation within the 5-hour window. So yeah, it's asking me what type like the image I would like to. Like first one is comparison, framework make. Yeah, let me do comparison. How many picture? Yeah, let's say balance. It's gonna be 3 to 5 image. What's the style of the image? Vector, minimum flag. Let's try vector. Okay, submit the answer. And all the picture it will generate under cover image and illustration. And basically the way it is it extract the content of your article and generate the prompt. Use the Google Nana Banana prompt to generate the picture. Yeah, you can see here it has the outline and then it has the prompt. Haven't generated yet. I can show you the example that I used for the previous article, discovering the development and democracy was a relationship between them. So this is the picture it generates. It's talking about Indian era that require a bunch of the license, which is same as Canadian. Right? Yeah, there's comparison between the North Korean and South Korean. They're starting from the same point, but because the different system, they have quite different outcome. Yeah, you can see this is greatness cannot be planned, which is the article we just working on, and you can see that there's a bunch of the prompt that telling it what it should look like. Yeah, this is the system because we choose the comparison. So basically, it's divided into two parts. Yeah, it's pretty good. It distinguish between the complicated system and complex system. Complicated system is like it's very clear goal and can be divide and conquer, which is similar to anything can be engineered. But complex systems like our economic, human body, and innovation cannot predict. It's non-linear. It's emerging. It emerging. Yes, did a pretty good job. Yeah, the second one it is a picture that planning and feedback. Planning versus market feedback. Yeah, planning from the centralized government and from the blueprint to the product. Only linear single direction. What like the free market feedback is like a feedback loop. You have something, some feedback, some illustration, go back to build an improved version of something, and then somebody try it and improve it again and again. Yeah, I was thinking that what you what you through the how I build from the beginning, but the video is becoming so long. I was thinking demo it just in a few minutes and then start to go back to showcasing one by one the step. But I think it's too long. Maybe next video. Here is asking for the cover page. Yeah, I think it's done for the illustration and asking the cover page. Yeah, is it should be conceptual or metaphor? Okay, conceptual. What is the color? Cool, dark, elegant. Yeah, that's cool. What's the rendering style? I don't know. Hence, okay, submit the answer. So the cover image it will generate in this folder is the same thing. It generates a folder with the prompt and with the image. And at the end, the system is intelligent enough to know where to put on the illustration when it pop. I will show you when it comes to that step. So I think the whole system can be improved, like automatically select the style of the illustration. Don't need me to confirm every time. So if that's the case, I just need to publish and then I go to do something else, come back. Yeah, I will fix that. I will update later on. I also want to be able to post to X article as well. So basically the whole thing that when I start to build, I have a rough idea what I want. Okay. So it's actually done. Yeah, it's actually done. So basically it's saying publish finish. And this is summarization, what it done and what it did and what it generated and what's the next if you would like to do. And yeah, I'm gonna show you that the article. This is my Substack file. Yeah, it's here. Sorry, job. Yeah, this is the one show you. It has title. It has my name and it has the illustration in the right location. And basically, you just need to click continue and publish. So yeah, more and more become a content director instead of a writer. No. Like, instead of like, you working on all those tedious that during the whole process. So I think definitely the whole flow should be changed, could be improved in the future. And not everyone like to work on the terminal, especially for those not a power user, coder, developer. I think that should be the future form of the software. It could be a highly customized with your workflow and could be tuning during the process and understand you better and better, fitting your need better and better as well. So I'm very exciting for that future to come. So today video is gonna be stop here, and I might make another video to showing how to actually build one step, build that skill step by step. And anyone interested in the skill, I make it publish, make it open source here, so everyone can download and improve it. Yeah, thank you for watching today. Thank you.